Welcome back. This is Dreddeus with another episode in the San Diego Crusaders franchise. The franchise with a different premise. Of course, as you know by now, we're only allowed to sign veterans age 30 or older. Only allowed to sign free agents, not allowed to trade, and we're not allowed to draft, which is quite self-explanatory, but I'm gonna say it. We're gonna say it despite the fact that it might be self-explanatory. This week, final week of our third season since relocating, we've got a solid team. We're going to be playing the 5-11 New York Giants. I don't get that statistic, by the way, because they're 96 ranged rated team all across the full range of things. Offense, defense, overall, really strange. Anyhow, we really had a great game last week against the Commanders. That was fantastic. James Conner had a great game, 200 plus yards, and I bet you that he's going to be in the weekly awards. And here we go. James Conner, of course, our running back, 25 carries, 238 rushing yards, 9.5 on average, 1 rushing touchdown. He was just otherworldly, man. He was just fantastic. He did everything. He was everywhere. Absolutely great situation to have him on board. We're not going to cover all the other players. You can see them yourselves. And we are going to check in on the playoff picture. Did we go up? Nope. We're still in that bottom right corner. I think we're just holding on to that one there. And we are poised to play the Carolina Panthers. Now, there's a lot of change in here. We are the only constant, sitting at the 5th seed since I don't know when. Since these first playoff brackets were shown. Let's do a quick check here. In the NFC, we are the 4th, actually not looking too bad, but there's a lot of teams that are 10-6, and the difference, of course, is always in the points that are scored, and we don't score a lot of points. We are a pretty minimalistic team, but we're also not allowing a lot of points, which means that this is the reason that we do have a positive statistic here, and that is basically all that counts. So, what are we going to do this week? Well, not much actually, because all we have to do is take a look at the Giants and then find out who we're going to be playing, decide on a weekly strategy, and that's going to be that. We played away against them in week 2, 17-14 win. Let's see if we can get another win at the end of the season at home. That would be fantastic, really hoping that our defense can step up. But of course, it's always a tall order against strong teams like this. Here we go. Derek Carr, quarterback for the Giants. He is our nemesis. The quarterback room's super strange, really super strange. More dragging down the overall of this offense more than anything. Of course, the throw power is solid. Medium short accuracy are solid. Throw and the run is solid. So there's not too much to be, niggling about. But overall, this is not an elite quarterback. Not even anymore. 34 years now. So definitely better quarterbacks out there if you're allowed to trade or draft, of course. Halfback SAQUON BARKLEY, 99 rated. Zach Charbonnet, 83 rated. Kevin Suttle, a very good running room. We're going to have to be very aware of the run game. And that, of course, is a difference to the Commanders because their best tight end was Zach Ertz with an 83 rating in the running room. They also didn't have the most fantastic players. Of course, Antonio Gibson isn't bad, but SAQUON BARKLEY is a whole different story now. Fullback is Giovanni Ricci. Standard fullback. Wide receivers, we've got Michael Pittman, we've got Darius Toney. Both of these are elite. Then we've got Wan'Dale Robinson, 87. He is close to being a very, very good wide receiver. We've got Darius Clemens and Konata Mumfield, both of which are really promising players. Look at the speed on Darius Clemens, man. Rookie out of Michigan, hidden dev trait. Wouldn't be surprised if this was a superstar, but take a look at that. Speed 98, acceleration 97. And then we've got agility 93. He is just a rocket, man. And then, of course, we've got Carlos still also down here out of North Carolina. But yeah, nothing more to add to that. Tight end, Kyle Pitts, 24 years, 99, X Factor. Eric Ebron behind him, 32 years old, 81. And then Carl Carlson. And again, great tight end, absolute elite. And a very solid room setup here. Left tackle, Andrew Thomas, 26, 99 rated. Very, very good elite left tackle. Left guard, Ben Bredesen, 27-84. Joshua Isudu behind him. Solid situation at left guard. Center, John Michael Schmitz, 81 rated, 25 years old. Ethan Pochich behind him. very solid situation at center. Right guard, Layden Robinson. We've got Marcus McKeithen and Colin Sadler, a rookie. And again, a very, very good player, Layden Robinson here, 92 rated at age 24. And at right tackle, we've got Evan Neal, 99, superstar depth trait, 24 years old, the Alabama product. And he is really, really doing well. Third best right tackle in the league. Great stuff. What about defense? Jadeveon Clowney, 32 years old, 90 rated. We've got Dante Doe and Nick Carraway. No injuries there. Right edge, Leonard Williams, 31, 91, great player. Shamar Stewart is injured. That's a rookie. We've got Dexter Lawrence, second, elite D tackle. Randy Watkins is behind him. Marvin Wilson, both of which are, yeah, solid to good. We've got left outside linebacker Maurice Hurd, 81 rated. Matthew Juden as the backup. Mid linebacker Junior Colson, shut down ability on X Factor, 22.99 rated. TJ Edwards, 29.90 rated. Elite mid linebackers, super dangerous. Michael McFadden, decent backup. Right outside linebacker, Kevin Thibodeau, 24 years old, 95 rated. Elite. Barry Russell, decent. Cornerback Adoree Jackson, Darnay Holmes, going to be looking down the backfield. Justin Wally, 22 and 84 rated. Donovan Gore, 22.75 rated. And Star McCulloch, there you go. He's out of LSU, but he's only one of the backups. And at 71, not really worth mentioning too much. Gore also only decent, but these three are really looking super solid. Free safety James Williams, 22.90 elite. Eddie Jackson behind him, super solid free safety. Strong safety is Julian Love, 27.84. I've got Dave Belton at 24.77 rated. And it's just a super solid strong safety room. Austin Seibert, 28 rated, 28 years old, 77 rated is the kicker, and the punter is Corey Bohorquez, both of which are just very solid players at their positions. So I don't see too many weaknesses here, to be honest. Taking all of that, and let us decide upon a feasible game plan here. I think we will still be defending the short pass because the medium passing is abysmal. The deep passing is not really looking too solid as well. Short passing is basically all he can go for. We're going to be going with the splits here and a full pad training. I do feel like that is something that we should be able to pull off. Offensive game plan, we're going to be running inside. I know that there's going to be a lot of stopping power there, but I just feel like that is the best thing that we can go for. And I'm not interested in doing anything else. Try and buff James Conner as much as we can. Get him running as much as we can. And that should work pretty well. We're going to try and allow 20 points because we are the home team. 300 offensive yards should work. And we are going to try and win the turnover battle. I have full faith in our defense. Of course, the full pass training has the effect that fatigue goes up. But no injuries to be reported at the moment on defense. What about offense? This is looking very promising, and no injuries either. That is fantastic. That is really great, and we do have players to upgrade now. That is fantastic. Hasten Reddick, Robert Woods, I will take that, of course, because we do have Hasten Reddick as the starting left outside linebacker. I really like the dude. The big question is how long and how far can we develop him? And what will he get done for us? 70 or something rated player. Certainly not the ceiling here, but I'm not unhappy at what he's doing at the moment. Do we try and go for physical with a 33-year-old Robert Woods, or do we just try and upgrade the slot? I think I'm going to upgrade the slot, improve catch and traffic, and just try and get him to excel in these one-on-one situations. I do want to check in on the injury report before we do anything else. 1 more week, Travis Kelce, 2 more weeks, Michael Thomas. So yeah, next week in the wildcard round, unless something terrible happens and we completely drop out of that, but I don't think that will be the case. We should have Travis Kelce back, and we should be ready to go and really start wrecking hell. Anyhow, we're going to start the game now. Final game of this season. It's a home game against the New York Giants at home at Pacific Coast Field in San Diego. Here we go. Pacific Coast Field in San Diego, the venue for today's game against the New York Giants. And here we can see the stats for Michael Pittman Jr. Season stats 5 receiving touchdowns. Actually, not as much taken into consideration the amount of receptions that he's had. James Conner, definitely the man for me, man. The defense really stepped up so much last week. It was absolutely great. Really, really great unit that we've had here. And I just, you know, I'm just putting this down to the fact that we have a lot of veterans, experienced players, really know what to do. And here we go. This, of course, Dak Prescott out onto the field, hyping the crowd. We are going to be going with the home uniforms. The Giants going to be going with the, I think it's the Color Rush away uniforms. And here we go. Immediately on the board, and we're immediately behind. And I'm immediately not happy at the situation here. Defense couldn't stop them. This offense, of course, way higher rated than the offense of the Commanders. And that in itself will pose a lot of problems here. Hard hit on James Conner by Williams. Do I try go for a quick pitch? I don't know, man. Those quick pitches sometimes really work like a beauty. They're a little bit like a screen. But if there's no protection, we're just gonna get absolutely wrecked. And that will not make me happy. So there we go. Number 79. Can we get a stiff arm? Yes, we can. Take it down. Number 55 does catch up with James Conner, but we get a first down. And we are not going to panic. And by we, I mean I am not going to panic. And, yeah. There we go. Inside zone split. Left side. 3, 2, 1, and off. Off we go. There's a gap. There's a beautiful gap. Oh, man. If Robbie Anderson manages to sort of not hold, but push the defensive player on that side, we're through. Take a look at this. There was only one player left. But, well, they might have caught up with me. So let's not put too much pressure on Robbie Anderson, but that was really, really a very tight call there. Halfback dive, left-hand side here. Gonna go running here. 3, 2, 1. Off we go. Straight ahead. And we're stopped. Maurice Hurd, number 55, does pick up an injury. Second and 8. That didn't work as planned. We're gonna try a counter Y, but we're gonna switch position. We're gonna switch the play call here. I do want to give this a try, right? Let's try the slide. Let's look for Robert Woods. Wow. 3rd and 12. Number 99. Who is that? Jesus, man. 3rd and 12, breaking through. Taking it down. We're at the 49-yard line, so we're not in a position where we can really go for some plays or something like that. Let's take a look at the instant replay. 78, can't hold him. Just pushed aside, just breaking through. I had to wait for Robert Woods. Who is this? Let's take a look here. Number 99. Oh, Williams. Darn it. Let's go with Arnold or Higbee. I'm just looking for one of those short ones here. How far can we get up the field? Not far. Not far. Isaac Seumalo on the offensive line picks up an injury. Let's hope it's not a critical one. 30 seconds to go. 60-yard field goal on 4th and 5. Nah, not liking that. Do we have the wind? Yeah, we do have the wind with us. Okay. Let's go. Wow. I couldn't have put that any better. Oh, and we get it done. Jesus, man, that was the backwind. Matt Gay, really brilliant. Such a small margin. Come on, D. Defense holds them. That is huge. That is really huge. We're going to go with the halfback base. I feel like the run game will be more difficult against this team. They are just a little bit more... I don't know. Oh, that's a flag. Damn it. That's going to be an offensive holding foul, right? Yeah. Of course it is. Tyron Smith. Dislocated elbow. Ouch. That hurts just by the description. All right, let's go. Where is he? He is usually here. All right, so instead of Suomalo, I'm going to put in Andy Norval. He is a similar caliber. We're going to go with a halfback smash, left-hand side. Do we have a better play? I don't think that we actually have. We're going to try the boot. Nah, that did not work. It is again, it's a penalty, and the penalty is forcing me to really adjust the play in a direction that I don't want to adjust it into. I don't want to go with this. I would rather go with the run plays, with the safe run plays. But I can't do that. I cannot do that. There we go. Valdez-Scantling does get the ball, 3rd and 6, which is actually a good pickup. Good pickup here. Well done. Higbee, Anderson, or Woods. One of these players is going to be my go-to guy, and it's going to be Higbee. That was a hit in the back. 4th and inches. Would have liked to get the first down immediately. That did not work. We are, of course, not going to punt the ball at 4th and inches. We're the home team, damn it. So let's go. There we go. James Conner into the thick of it. Into the absolute thick of it. And it takes a lot of Giants players to stop him. That is great. That is really looking good. A left-hand side run. Left-hand side run. And off we go. Oh, that was bad. Yeah. 2nd and 10. You should have seen that coming. The stop was pretty quickly. And the player was coming for me quickly as well. So there was hardly any stopping that. I think I'm going to go with the Dragon spacing. Feel like Anderson might be a good reception player here. And there we go. There we go. Wow, worked like a charm, didn't it? Super tight window, though. Ooh. But he stretches, he gets the ball. And he's one of the few players that do stretch. We're going to be at the 2-minute warning. Clock is stopped right now. We haven't done a slip screen in ages. Let's try and do one here. I fear it's going to be blown up. We're going to try and turn inside. No. 2nd and 4. Quick slant time. Looking good here. I'm going to stick with this one. I feel like Dan Arnold might actually be a good... Beautiful. Dan Arnold might even be a good decoy here. I was looking towards him, but he was covered by number 22. Robert Woods was sort of getting ahead ever so slightly. 1:11. Let's go, guys. We've got 3 timeouts in this, and that was a super horrible bad snap. But we push forward. We get the first down at the 16-yard line. More space than I expected. Way more space than I expected. Let's go with the pass play here. Woods Anderson. Damn it! Oh, that was close. Whew. 42 seconds, 16 yards. That did not work. That did not play out well. I will try and go with Higbee. I'd like to get Higbee. I mean, of course, players like Woods or Scantling are a little bit better. And that was almost a pick, man. What are we doing? Horrible. All right, let's try and gain a few yards, but not like this. Not like this. Gonna go in inside zone, slightly curved run here. Stiff arming against Junior Colson is absolutely useless. 4th and 5. 4th and 5. 7 and 3. And do we lose touch or do we go with a field goal? I will, of course, go with a field goal. I do not want to have anything else. Let's go. Oh, that was very close to the left-hand side. All right. We get some points. 7-6 now. And now we'll have to count on our defense to hold them in the second quarter. They do that. We start here at the beginning of the third quarter. Going to be starting with James Conner. What is the game day factor? Change direction slightly faster. All right. Only 2 yards on this run. They definitely are tougher, right? Again, if you compare it to last episode against the Washington Commanders, we did find space more often than not. Oh, that was beautiful. Great stiff arm here by James Conner. Breaking through, we're up to the 42-yard line. But in the end, very tight. Very tight. We got one player away, but then number 90 sort of stops us long enough to, I don't know, really get away from players. But Connor is really the real deal. I'm super happy about the pickup. Really am. This is with Coulson in the zone. I'm not liking this. Not liking this one bit. Because the coverage is just there. Stiff arm, stiff arm, stiff arm. 1st and 10 out of the 47. James Conner. There we go. Those animations are so funny when the ball is stuck in the wrong hand. I don't mind that. You know, I don't really care about that too much. I know that there are players that are infuriated and you know, claim that Madden is the worst game of all time. I don't see that way. I don't see that way. I'm not bothered too much by things like that. Because why would I? All right, tight end smash. Here we go. We're going to go with Higbee. I'm going to just want to try and maybe get behind their line of defense. And there we go. Worked very well. Tyron Smith. And you can really see that for the older players, the injuries are mounting. 30-year-old players, not as much, but the older players certainly are collecting those injuries like medals. Do we go with a play action read? Let's try this. Robert Woods. I feel like Robert Woods is a good choice here. There we go. Certainly proving me right here. 33-year-old stalwart wide receiver. Great job. Gets the ball, holds on to the ball, just goes for a run. Torn labrum. Oh, that hurts. Not only medically speaking, but also in terms of the setup here. Because I've got Norwell already at my left guard. So this does pose some problems. What do we do? I feel like, all right, I'm going to be putting Matt Filer onto the left tackle. Left guard, Norwell, Morse, Wilkinson. And then we've got Zach Martin. We're going to roll with this one here. Let's just hope that the left side can still keep up the powerful blocking that we've had so far. And yes, it can. There we go. Oh, we are stopped at the 1 yard line. I was about to say, there we go, touchdown. And there we go. No, nothing happening. 1 yard. We've been held often enough at 1 yard, so I'm not going to be saying anything in terms of, and there we go. 3rd and goal. God damn it, guys. Can we just break into that, please? 1 yard. One more go. And we're off, and we're inside. All right, there we go. 13 versus 7. Defense has to hold them now. Defense can hold them to a field goal. That would work for me. Better would be a complete stop. Because we really struggle to get back into that one. James Conner finding the space. Come on, D. Come on, D. Come on, D. Well done, D. That was good. That was really good. All right, we're at the 25-yard line. We're going to start with a halfback quick base, left-hand side run here. Do I like this formation? I am not sure. Feel like a flood drive might be a better choice. Let's try and get this one for some super far yards. And oh man, he was stopped in the first run. He was blocked by the defender there. Just keep an eye on Anderson because the ball was placed perfectly. But here we go. That was the own player. Oh, dude. And he was slightly behind because otherwise that ball is perfectly placed. All right, James Conner. Ah, 3rd and 8. Only 2 yards. Let's not throw that away. All right, defense really worked hard to limit them here. I'm going to be going with Conner. I feel like Conner will have the best route here. So let's try and get him. And oh, James Conner drops the ball. Oh, that is not good. That really hurts me. The wind is against us now. The punt is imprecise, best case scenario, I would say. So it's going to be Jones. And it's a safe catch at the 36. Is that good for us? I wonder. Here we go. Derek Carr. Come on, D. Come on, D. Damn it. All right. Defense can't hold them. This means we need a touchdown. If we get a touchdown, we're solid, man. Right? If we get a touchdown, we win the game. If not, this is really going to be bad. This is going to be bad. And I'm really going to be very, very unhappy. Oh, why? Dak, come on, man. I need you guys to perform now, all right? I know that I'm maybe sometimes not really putting the words in the correct spaces, but come on, man. You can do better than that. That was an absolutely horrific play. Let's go. Higbee, Arnold, I'm just looking for one of you guys. Thank God, and we step out of bounds. 2 minutes 35. Tyler Higbee. Well done. It was a close one. It was a really close throw. Keep an eye on Dak. Kabam. He did get the ball on target. That was great. And number 5 was there. That's Kevin Thibodeau. The ball stayed in Tyler Higbee's hands. That was super important. All right, let's go the cross wheels or not. We're going to go the halfback quick base here. Left-hand side run. They are adjusting, bringing more players to that front line. Can't break through. Only 1 yard. I hate that. I hate it when they suddenly completely adjust to what we're doing. And you know, we don't even get through anymore. Not even a little bit. Which plays are we going to go for? Let's try double cross. Higbee, Conner. Yeah, Conner went a little bit off script here, I would say, because his route would usually lead him towards his side, but he sort of just went straight ahead. But you know what? I'm going to take it. I don't mind that. Let us try and get a lot of things done right now. Number 1, let's get some yards. All right, we did get 3 yards. Stupid high snap, man. That high snap was really horrible. Secondly, what I want to do is I would like to let the clock run down a little bit, but not too much. 2nd and 7. And there we go. This is Conner. Use our stiff arm. We're out of bounds at the 1 minute 22 mark. 15-yard line is where we're at. And we are going to go with an inside zone split here. Slightly left-hand side oriented, but do we go with something different? Let's try a halfback dive. Let's go with an audible. Let us not flip the play. We're just going to go with a run here. We're in a really good position. In a really good position. Double corner is the setup we're going to be choosing. But of course, we are going to go with a different setup. We're going to go with the inside zone split here. slightly towards your right-hand side. 58 seconds on the clock. 2nd and 3. Go, 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 go. And we are stopped at the 6-yard line. 3rd and 1. We're still looking good. 46 seconds. We have the timeouts. We can call them if we need. Off we go. 3rd and 1. And that is actually pretty good. That is a pretty good position. We're going to call a timeout now. 28 seconds. 3-yard line. Maybe I wouldn't have had to call the timeout here, but, you know, better be on the safe side, right? We're going to go with a slightly curved inside zone. They are going to adjust to that, of course. We're trying to get our wide receivers as decoys. Higby on that left-hand side. Oh, and we are in. Are we? Yes, we are. All right, 25 seconds on the clock. Come on, defense. Come on, defense. And defense holds them. We are, of course, not gonna do anything silly here. We're gonna kick off the run play. Actually, we're not. Because a run play and a fumble would be the worst case, I'm gonna take a knee. I usually don't do that, but this is a season closer. Sort of a season closing knee, if you would. And we're gonna go with this. Victory formation. 3, 2, 1, kabam. And there we go. That's the knee. That is the game clock. And that is the game. The last game of the season. And we win 20 versus 17. And that was not the easiest of games. Really hard to stop this offense. And the defense wasn't that easy to overcome either. Washington Commanders was really strange the way that we beat them. Adoree Jackson, Junior Colson, a lot of players coming over to congratulate Dak Prescott, who really had a very good game. There we go. 64% completion rate, 93.3 rating for Dak Prescott. 0 touchdowns, but also 0 interceptions. 1 and 1 for Derek Carr. Rushing, again, James Conner did a lot this game. 114 yards, 2 touchdowns. SAQUON Barkley, 59 and 1. Actually, not too bad. Receiving side, we had Kyle Pitts with a receiving touchdown. Then a lot of things happening around here, and that was that. So we only actually had 2 touchdowns on the rushing side, no receiving touchdowns. We had pancake blocks. Seumalo allowed a allowed a sack. On defense, the sack leader was Lavonte David with 11 sacks. That is gigantic. Leonard Williams, tackles for loss 2. On the quarterback sack situation, we've got Leonard Williams and DeMarcus Lawrence tied at interception. We had one by Jonathan Jones, our cornerback, out of Auburn. All right, so 2 things that I see on this screen that I like. First thing, the score, 20-17. That was a good game. Good turnaround, was really close. Probably very nice for you to watch as well, not so much for my nerves. And then we have the record of the season, 11-6. I'm very happy about that. We're 2nd in the NFC East. Let's see if we can overtake the Eagles, maybe get 11-6 and they have 10-7. We're going to have to see. But yeah, I cannot be unhappy with this result. I'm super, super excited to head into next week, which is going to be the wild card. But I am bummed about the injuries because we do have 2 more injuries. And sorting that by length means Travis Kelce will be back next week for the wildcard game. I do hope that this is what it means. Michael Thomas will be back in 2 weeks' time. That would mean the divisional playoff game, right? Isaac Seumalo, same thing. 2 weeks, divisional playoff game. Tyron Smith, 4 weeks out. Torn labrum. Let's just do a quick calculation. We have 1 week wildcard, 1 week divisional playoff, 1 week divisional championship. Then we've got the Pro Bowl week, and that is 4 weeks. So if we make it to the Super Bowl, and that's a huge if, he would be back in the Super Bowl on time for the Super Bowl. I do hope I'm calculating this correctly, and it doesn't start the timer next week, because that would really be bad. But yeah, I'm not going to be placing him on injured reserve. Don't really want to do that. I would rather hope that he returns quickly and have him back for a really final send-off game. I don't think that he will be with us much longer at age 34. But yeah, guys, I am super excited the way that this season ended. We really got our shit. I was about to say shit together, right? We got our stuff together. Taking a look at the final games, right? Starting week 12, a loss, and then we had 3 wins, 1 loss against the Lions here, and then 2 wins to sort of round up the season. Really happy about that. We can really look forward to the playoff stages. I don't think that there's any team we really have to fear in here, but of course there are nasty teams that I'd rather not play, you know? Like the Eagles, we just struggle against them. Each and every time we struggle against them. The Panthers, maybe. The Vikings have a very good quarterback. The Hawks have a very good quarterback over here. Of course, the Bengals and the Chiefs are nasty as heck. The Patriots with Mac Jones. So a lot of teams that are really going to be challenging. But of course, on our side of the field, all of these games are here because they deserve it, because they are good. And we will have to do our best to really get through and to get far here. I'm going to say thank you. Thank you so much for being here. Hope you enjoyed the game. If you did, drop me a like and subscribe. That just means a lot to me and helps the channel. And as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. And I hope to see you next time.